Hello students, I hope you all are fine at your home. Last time we have completed our second chapter, it is the population dynamics. Today I am going to start a new chapter, it is called migration, chapter number 3. In this chapter I am covering first of all introduction, what is migration, then causes of migration. Basically there are two, push factor and pull factor. Push, which pushes a person, it means a unfavorable condition, that's why people is moving from one place to another. And another one is the pull factor, it means attract, someone is attracted towards any circumstances or chances, so it is the pull factor. Next one, it is the effects of migration. What are the effects if migration is happened? It means people are moving from one place to another. We are covering two, economically effect and social effect. Next, types of migration. Basically, there are two types of migration: emigration and emigration. Then here also there are two more. It is the domestic. It means on local level. It is the internal migration. And second one, it is the international, from one country to another. It is called external migration. Okay, these both are the equivalent of it, but basically there are two types of migration: immigration and emigration. Okay, then what is the impact of migration? What is its advantages and disadvantages to the destination and the home country? It means where the peoples are moving and from where the peoples are moved, these both, what are the impact in that particular place. Then last one, it is the brain drain. The brain drain, by the brain you can understand what is the brain drain, we'll discuss in detail. Their causes, impacts of brain drain, it means what are the reasons why people are moving, it is called brain drain. Okay, we will study in detail in the next videos. So today I am going to explain first part, it is called introduction. So first of all we will discuss about the introduction. So first of all, this chapter it is the migration. So first of all, we have to know what is migration. It's very simple. I think in biology you have also studied the migratory birds. Some birds are moving from another Ukraine. Some birds are coming from Ukraine in our Jammu Kashmir region, Dal Jheel, or some other hills also, or even in the uh, uh, Odisha also there are some migratory birds are coming. It means what? The climatic condition is not favorable for those birds in that particular region. That's why they are moving from that region to our region. So they live for some particular reason or maybe some another reason. One more reason it is that for the hibernating or either for laying eggs, for giving birth to their child. Okay. So these are the reasons for the birds. It means migration. Migration, I think you clear. What is migration? Whenever a person is moving from one place to another for any reason. Basically, there are two reasons because there are two dependency. One is the shelter, another one it is the job. Yes, work, money. So that's why two reasons. That's why people are moving from one place to another in search of job, in search of a good place for living. So this is called migration. Migration chapter is also very simple. I told many times class 8 geography is very simple. If you open your mind surrounding you, you can write answer very easily. Only you have to understand some key terms. You have to understand only some facts. It's very simple. This that is not that much difficult. Okay, if you open your mind, it is very easy. Now, so if we go through the definition, what is the definition? Migration, movement of people. Just remember there are two words: migration and migrants. Migration is the process. Migration is the process. In migrants, it is the people. Those they are moving. Na? These peoples are called migrants, and in the process it is called the migration. So movement of people from their home, from their home to another city, where another city, state or country, for what? For job or shelter is called migration. So I hope it is very clear. The definition is very clear. Whenever movement person is moving from where, from home to another city, state or country, for what? For job and shelter. Shelter means for living place. Okay, it is called migration. So job you can easily understand, sir. For the search of job people can migrate, but why for the shelter? Why? Because sometimes the war started, just like recently in the uh, Iran, Iraq, or there are also Syria. Syria, it was a main peak location. Most of the peoples are migrated from Syria to another countries. Why? Because no place to live. Because any place bombarding, firing, so many things are there. That's why it is for the shelter, for the living place. Okay, this is called a migration. It influence what? It influenced by the social. I'm giving reason. Basically there are two reasons, jobs and shelter. But what? Social, it means maybe one type of one community is more another country, so that's why the peoples are moving. Okay, second one is the culture. Their culture is different, they cannot mingle, they cannot able to sustain their life in between those peoples. That's why the culturally, economically, the suitable condition is not for the living, it means the money is not that much enough. And last one, it is a political. I last chapter also explained you what is the political. If party is not stable, if they are not taking decision properly, if maybe it is against any particular community. So these all are the reasons. That's why people are migrating from one place to another. Now, second one, it is the migraines. I already explained you what is migraines. So we can say that a person or any people, person or people who move from one place to another in search of work and shelter. Same definition. Only you have to delete movement of people. So on the movement of people, you have to write people, or either you have to write a person. Move from move from one place to another in search of work and shelter are called migrants. We can also call as emigrants, immigrants, or shelterers. Okay, so these all are the migrants. There are some few examples in our history which show that a large mass is in the millions, billions, or the thousands people moving together from one place to another. It is called a mass movement or the mass migration. Now see, this is the first example. In 1846, near about 55 million Europeans are moving in America as a laborer. Okay, as a laborer. I hope in the history you have studied about the American Revolution. Okay, and also some few other reasons. Second one, it is in 1940, near about 2.5 million people are also migrating from Asia to America, because there the economical conditions is good. That's why people are attracted towards it. So it is also another reason. And in Asia there are some uncertainty or the instability. Third one, it is in 20th century. In the 20th century, near about 4 lakh Jews at the time of World War II in the German. Jews moved toward Palestine due to war and political instability. They are the refugees. I hope you must have understand, or you must have heard the word. It is refugees. Have you heard? No. Just remember what is refugees. Illegally, just like this is India. This is Pakistan. These both are we can say that these both countries are bordered equally, or maybe China here. Okay, if any person from India is moving China or Pakistan, or either Pakistan to India without permission, illegal, without permission illegal, this is called refugees. I hope you must have seen in the news recently, they are Rohingyas. I hope Rohingyas. Here is the part of India, and here it is the Myanmar. In the Myanmar, there is one particular community. It is called Rohingyas. So these Rohingyas are tortured by these Myanmar peoples. So what will happen? These Rohingyas are moving in India, and they establish here. So it is a large movement coming from Myanmar to India. Sometime in the 1971, here it is the Bangladesh. So from Bangladesh, many people are migrating from India. So it is also called refugee. So these peoples are called refugees without permission. Okay, but sometimes there is a condition, that's why the political parties allowing, okay, for the goodness of the people or the some other reasons. Okay, so these are the Jewish peoples which are as a refugees. Near about 4 lakh peoples are coming from Jews, move to Palestine. Okay. And the last example, it is the Russian war. I think you have also studied the Russian Civil War. It is in 1991. I think in history you have studied in 1991. There is a Russian Civil War. The Russia earlier it is called the Soviet Union. It is divided into near about 14 countries. I hope it is divided into 14 countries. In it, 3 million Russians, Poles, Germans, they are migrated out into Soviet Union. Okay, so I hope this chapter is very simple. Today I am only explaining you introduction. What is migration? It's very simple. Any person who is moving from one place to another, it is called migration. It means the process of movement from one place to another, either city, either state, either country, any place. So it is called migration. In a person, just like if I'm moving from here to America, India to America, it means I'm migrant. I'm migrant. So this is a difference of migrant and the migration. And we have also studied some examples of the history, the large movement, and even the examples which is not given in. I also give you some examples of India in 1971. There is a people migrated from Bangladesh to India. Even in the at the time of 1947, many people are migrating from India to Pakistan or Pakistan to India. Or recently in 2010 or 2016, okay, 14, no, before, near about 2000 to 2010, the Rohingyas are coming from Myanmar to India. So these all are the examples. You can write any. Okay, so it's very simple. You can write with example. Next time we will study their causes and different impacts of the migration. I hope it is clear. Again, I am requesting you, you do study properly, revise again and again. If you are having any doubts, I will clarify in the doubt session at the last of this chapter. So don't worry about it. How much you can understand, you just understand, read book properly, see video, watch video properly again and again. If there are still doubts, just note it down, and at the last of this chapter you can ask the doubt. I will clarify. And one more thing, do respect of your parents, do respect of your teachers and everyone who is elder than you. Okay, this is our culture of India. So I hope it is. And maybe at the time you are very mischievous, बहुत मस्ती कर रहे होंगे, है ना? Why? Because you are at home whole day. So please, it's my kind request, please don't do that much mischievous things at your home. Do respect, do support your parents also. I hope it is clear, and don't take tension. The study is not for the tension, it is for the enjoyment. Try to understand only. If it is understandable, okay, you can understand, otherwise no problem, we will go for the another thing. Okay, so I hope everything is clear. Next time we will meet. Have a nice time.